Greetings, YouTubers. This is Gene, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay, and I'm trying to give you guys a little update on the 20-gallon planet tank. Some people asked about it, and thank you guys. Thank you for showing your support. So here you see plenty of Salvinia. Or Salvina. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but I really like this plant because it does propagate very profusely. What I don't like about it is that it also dies like crazy as well. So it's like this constant, you see that? You see like that holy junk right there? So it constantly dies and regenerates itself, but I find myself battling with a lot of dead leaves and plucking them out, so it's a real pain in the butt. So that's what I don't like about it. I don't know if it's because I don't have CO2 in here, but I also have this frog bit, and let me put that in there. I really prefer the frog bit over the Salvinia. Yeah, and I prefer its root structure as well. The way it hangs down is really pretty. I think I have just too much in here, too many floating plants, because the tank is extremely dim because so much blockage of light. I also have a lot of those stem plants that were melting away. They broke off and floated to the top, and I've been leaving them up there. Here goes some. I've been leaving them up there to just be closer to the light and hopefully grow out. They are getting lots of roots on them. I'm kind of, whatever. I'm just leaving it there. Hopefully they'll grow a little bit more. I also thought about maybe taking out those plants and putting them in the 5.5, which I have down there. I'm thinking of taking them out and letting them grow out more on their own, and then introducing them back into this tank to replant. So let's see how that goes. I'm sorry for the reflection, guys. This tank is very difficult to photograph. It's very difficult to film. Because it's so dim in here, in the tank. As you can see, there's lots of glare and reflection. It's just this is a little bit of a challenge, this tank. But the plants are beginning to bounce back. Things are looking pretty good. Look at that. The crypts are just coming in. I'm really happy for that. The sword plants, a lot of brown and yellow on the tips. I'm thinking because when I do water changes and I bring the levels down, I think that the tips are drying out, and that's what's causing that browning on the edges of the taller plants. And I tried cutting some, but anyway, today is tank maintenance Saturday. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do in here. Let's talk a little bit about the fish. I have the glow light tetras in here, and they are ecstatic. They love it in here. A little bit of a Wild Kingdom history or whatever. In these floating plants, I had a ton of these little microorganisms, or just copepods and that sort of thing. I also had some of those detritus worms, and once I introduced these fish, I mean, they went to town. They just ate everything up. They've cleaned this tank up immensely. And I think it was Dylan. Or Dylan Tommy, or I'm sorry if I butcher your name. He's the one that said, put those fish in there. Life, creates life type thing. And you're so right, because all of those stresses that I had about this tank, and the dust and the dirt and the everything that was problematic has began to regulate itself ever since I put these fish in. So I'm really, really happy. This tank still has a lot of work to be done, and you know, I'm getting excited because there seems to be real progress, and the fish are exhibiting like mating behavior and stuff like that. So the fish are happy. The plants could be happier. I'm dosing Excel, very small amounts of Excel on a daily basis, and yeah, I'm looking forward to continued progress. I'm getting excited. I'm getting really excited about it. You know, again, thank you guys so much for your support, and this video is probably a little too long already, but just wanted to give you guys an update before I get in here and start mucking about. So thank you all, and this is Jean, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay.